Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump are once again both on the campaign trail a day after their various respective operations, nearly collided in Ohio for competing Labor Day events. Today, the candidates and their running mates are fanned out. They held events in North Carolina, Virginia, Florida, and Missouri this afternoon, starting a sprint to November that sounded a bit like this.
So we have 62 days to make the case, and I can't do it without you.
And we came out with a plan, a 10-point plan, and it's on the website, and you'll see it if you want. I'm sure most of you have already seen it, but it's been really praised by the veterans and the veterans groups.
His whole campaign has been one long insult to all those who've worn the uniform to protect our most cherished American values.
You have illegal immigrants that she wants and he wants treated better than veterans.
Donald Trump trash talks our own military and those who sacrifice for it, including John McCain, an American hero and POW.
Donald Trump and I believe this election comes down to really just a few basic things. It comes down to security and prosperity, the Supreme Court of the United States, and it comes down to making sure that we maintain the highest standards of integrity in the highest office in the land.
Mark, I was away. You were away. So it's been a little while since we have both sat here opposite each other. Welcome back. Good to see you.
Happy to be back. Tan, rested, and ready.
At least two of those three. I'll leave you to figure out which. The question I have for you as we start the show today, big picture, overall, where stands this presidential race?
Pretty much where I thought the race would be when it became clear these were going to be the nominees. Hillary Clinton's got huge advantages structurally in the Electoral College and demographics. Big head start on fundraising, big head start on organizing. Trump has been an uneven candidate at best, but he had a horrible August, except he closed strong, and he is now within striking distance, with some luck, with a strong debate, and with a more consistent performance focused on change and jobs, all of which are possible.
Well, if you think about it's not just that Trump has been an inconsistent candidate. You could argue that his worst stretch, starting with attacking the cons immediately after the Democratic convention, for that month, he had a horrible month. And to be anywhere in hailing distance of her is just many people inconceivable, like kind of just boggles the mind. And also it's, puts him, as you say, it's kind of, if I were him, I would feel pretty happy with the fact that I'm not totally out of this race on this day.
Voters are starting to pay more attention. It is the biggest cliche in political journalism, but it's true. He has now an opportunity not to erase the past, because the Clinton campaign will not let him do that, but he has an opportunity to start acting the way he acted in Mexico,
right,
the way he acted in a town hall with his family on CNN with Anderson Cooper, the way he has acted on occasion giving set-piece speeches, as someone who is qualified and ready. Again, the Clinton people will not let voters forget all the other things he did. But if his demeanor can be strong over the next 2 months, he can keep this a very close race.
But look, but the reality is, and I just said, Trump should be happy with where he is given his performance in the last month. It's still the case that the NBC News battleground map right now has Clinton either safe or leaning in 272 electoral votes. That is more than you need to be president, and Trump at 174, toss-up 92. They say over and over again that she has a lot of paths to get to 270. She does. He doesn't have very many. So the structural things that you pointed to are still the overwhelming fact of the race.
She will be the favorite in this race until the end if he wins. Right. But I will say she's ahead, but she's looking over her shoulder at a guy who has narrowed the gap